up to this point, let's start. What's the introduction? Everybody say it loudly.
Waking up and getting
Waking up and getting dressed up in dress. Mother sees a red.
Hold on, wait. Say it together so that the person watching this video understands.
So, okay, 1, 2, 3. Waking up and getting dressed. Mother, daughter, 2 sons. Mother.
Wait. Okay, introduction. What's the introduction?
Waking up, getting dressed. Mother, daughter, 2 sons.
Okay. What is the first rise in action?
Mother sees the red.
What is the second rise in action?
Mama tells Bigger to kill the rat.
What's the third rise in action?
The rat bites Bigger.
bites bigger.
Okay. What is the fourth rise in action?
Mom yells at Bigger to kill the rat and Bigger is frustrated.
What's the fifth rise in action?
Buddy and Bigger corner the rat.
Corner. Okay, so Buddy and Bigger corners the rat. That is the final rise in action, and then we have our climax. What is the climax?
Bigger kills the rat with an iron skillet.
Hey.
Focus.
What is the first fallen action?
Bigger swings the rat in Vera's face and Vera faints.
Okay. And then what is the final fallen action?
Bigger and Mom pick up.
Wait, the second fallen action, I'm sorry.
He needs to be a man.
Bigger and Mom pick Vera up and place her on the bed.
And the final fallen action?
Mother yells Bigger says he needs to be a man and
Okay. So
She never birthed him.
Mom yells at Bigger.
Says he needs to be a man and act more mature.
Telling him he needs to be a man, act more mature,
and that she wishes she never would have birthed him.
and she wishes she never birthed him. Okay, so what is the do we have a resolution at this point?
No.
And
Only that Buddy took the rat out of the house. But that's not really a
it's not really a resolution, correct? That's exactly why I stopped the story there. I stopped the story stopped the reading at that point because you're going to create the resolution to this scene in your narrative. Yeah. You're going to tell me what happens after that. And the first step to telling me what happens after that, you need to write it on the back so when you go home, flip this paper over so you can know exactly what steps you're taking when you're doing these worksheets. Yeah.
Don't matter which one?
No, it don't matter.
Are we writing points here?
Yeah. Or if you have space on the front under your chart, you can write it on the front. Yeah.
You're writing your own resolution.
Alright, so the first thing you're going to do,
Listen.
step number 1 in creating this narrative is to create your own character. Using the character graphic organizer with the body parts. I will change it. As soon as you all leave out of here, I'm getting ready to change it on Blackboard.
Create your own character using what?
The human body graphic organizer. The organizer you did last class. I don't know why you all are standing up and getting ready like we don't have another 10 minutes. I'm giving you directions for your homework and you should be writing them down. Are you on the phone or school is not out?
Wait, no, she right there. Tell me what I gotta do at school.
You can call her at 205. Get out of my room with this phone.
There's step 1.
Step 2. You are going to plot the main events of your narrative using this diagram. This is called the main events diagram. Okay?
What, I'm sorry.
So, plot the main events using main events diagram.
Plot the main events.
Now keep in mind, when you do this one on Blackboard, you won't have to tear this up again and copy and paste it. You just gonna do it just like this, save it, and upload it to Blackboard looking just like this, okay?
Plot main events using what?
Main event diagram.
Got that picture there, right?
It's called plotting the plot.
Got that picture there, right?
No,
Wow.
because you should have it right there. You got notes, okay?
Ellie.
Step 3.
Ellie. Ellie.
Please.
You're going to plot the events of your story using the story elements diagram worksheet. They in order, like that on Blackboard. Yeah. You finishing this story. The one that we just finished plotting, you're going to finish it. But you're going to use the same steps we used today to finish it.
So
Miss Shaw, can you repeat what you just
would you
said?
repeat 3, please?
Yeah. You said five.
Plot the events of your narrative.
It ain't that much we never read. You tripping.
What's the name of this diagram? What is that?
Using what?
Using plot diagram.
Basically the same one you got. Still ain't went down yet. So part the own story.
Please do not forget that pulling your phone out in class before class ends just because you are in 5th block means that you will get a referral instead of me taking the phone.
Hey, I know
Okay,
this
so
is a
after you
novel
finish-
idea, but y'all got homework. Right here it is.
Alright,
Writing it down.
so each one of those steps is a worksheet in itself. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on there, on Blackboard. I'm going to take a picture of it and put it on Blackboard.
Just wait till we dismiss.
Well, yeah, go ahead because you need it in your phone. Some of you all might not have it at home when I think about it. And so after you finish those 3 worksheets, then you have to pull up a Microsoft Word document and write your story.
Okay, be respectful.
What you say, Miss Shaw?
After you finish completing these 3 worksheets and submitting them on Blackboard, it's the same person talking every time I begin talking. Be quiet. Once you finish those 3 worksheets and submit them to Blackboard, the last thing you will do is use Microsoft Word to write the story that you have just planned out using those 3 worksheets. So when you begin writing your story, you need to go back to those 3 worksheets and use the information from those worksheets to help you write your story. Okay?
Okay.
The story that you are writing counts as a test grade. This is your writing assessment for the narrative writing standard. Okay? So I've taken you through several exercises to help prepare you to master this standard. Now you have to show me that you understand all of the components of a narrative by creating your own narrative. You must pass this assessment with a 70 and above before you can move on to lesson 1.2. And you have a deadline to complete lessons 1.1 through 1.3 before you take the test. Alright. So the last thing, let's have a quick discussion reviewing the opinions that we formed about the characters the last time we were here. So what did we say the tone of the story was the last time we were here? It was depressing, right? Why did we say it was depressing, Brianna? What was so depressing about the story?
The way the mother was acting with her.
Yeah, the mom was mistreated. Bigger. What else? Give me.
He had an attitude. He was frustrated.
Bigger was frustrated. He had an attitude. Okay, what about the environment? What about the environment was depressing? What about the setting?
Info's right here.
Oh, y'all gonna be messed up the next time y'all come, cause all these questions I'm asking, I'm gonna put them into a quiz that you gonna have to take when you walk in the door if you can't participate. It makes no sense for you not to participate when the answers are on the board. And all you gotta do is look at the board. How does the author create the depressing tone in the story?
Small space.
Tell the moms always yelling.
Huh?
Tell the moms always yelling at Bigger.
Is that okay? So he makes the mom out to be this bad person because she's always yelling at Bigger. So what kind of imagery does he use to create this tone? It's all on the board. What depressing things do the characters see in the story? What depressing things do the characters see in the story? What does the C column say?
So here's the basic idea. This is the things they're seeing, folks. But you gotta have the idea that this family lives in this little one room, poor. I don't know if it's dirty, but they don't have much. There's a dead rat, a wooden box, a front.
Attention students, don't forget you have ACT prep starting at 8 a.m. with in full motion here at the school. Register and check in at the concession lobby
All right,
on
that's
Saturday this Saturday.